But it's expensive now, though. You know, with the butter and the sugar and the nutmeg and the vanilla. Yeah,
You wait till here.
yeah.
I know, but look, one time is crazy.
I know.
used to be like this. It's crazy.
Look at me. But look, you see I'm lost some of my stomach again. I'm hoping I can keep it going. I'm on that, what they call it, slim and something. Drinking that tea. Yeah, 2 pills in the morning. Did I take them? Yeah.
How many meals a day do you eat?
None.
Huh?
I don't really eat. That's why I don't know why I gained all the weight.
That's why you gain.
That's what the doctor said. Said I got to eat 3 square meals.
Just small. You gotta eat. Thanks again, Madam Mayor, for I ran out of there. And now I don't know what to use. So we'll get you one. We'll get you one. We'll work it out.
I'm going to get her.
I have to live it.
Testing.
No, that's why I don't know why I forgot my hat.
Good am I on? Good morning. The April 15th, 2015 meeting of the Board of Adjustment is now called to order. Madam Deputy Controller, are there any corrections, additions, or deferrals on the agenda?
Good morning. For today's meeting, we received a protest from Ms. Kim Trueheart for all items on the agenda. The board did receive and review her protest, however, it will not be paid. For page 79, which is the travel request section, for number 4, the submitting department is not listed. So above number 4, please insert Department of Transportation. We have 2 withdrawals for today's agenda. On page 1, for item 1, under pre-qualification of contractors, the 3rd entry from the bottom, Spiniello Companies, please withdraw that item. Also, page 23 is being withdrawn from today's agenda. We have one item, which is page 46, number 14, that was on the non-routine agenda. That item will move to the routine agenda. As a result, there are no items that are remaining on the non-routine agenda. I have the following abstentions to note. The Honorable Mayor Rawlins Blake will abstain on pages 11 to 13 and page 18, item number 1. The Honorable President Young will abstain on page 73, number 3, page 74, number 5, and pages 75 to 76, number 8. Also, the Honorable President Young will vote no on pages 52 to 53 and pages 54 to 55. Again, there are no items remaining on the non-routine agenda. Mr. President and members of the board, those are the changes to today's agenda, the correction, withdrawals, the abstentions, and the no votes that have been reported. Thank you.
Thank you. I would direct the board members' attention to the memorandum from my office dated April the 13th, 2015, identifying matters to be considered as routine agenda items together with any correction and additions that have been noted by the Deputy Controller. I will entertain a motion to approve all of the items contained on the routine agenda.
Move approval of all items on the routine agenda.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. The motion carried. The routine agenda has been adopted. Mr. Nelson.
I'd like to ask Jason Fulton and Dan Goldberg, sitting out in the audience, if they would stand up for just a second. So Jason and Dan, part of the litigation team on the Unisys case, they would be joined by David Ralph, who was the leader of that team. David is over in federal court. So we've settled for $4.8 million, a case that they were dying to try in May. They're disappointed. You can see it written all over their faces, but I'd like to thank them for their role in a great result.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I would like to formally introduce Mr. Courtney Billups, a new director of the Minority and Women's Business Opportunity Office. Excuse me. There you go. Mr. Billups has been selected to succeed Mr. Thomas Corey, who retired in January. Mr. Billups comes to us from the Maryland Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, where he served as the director for the Office of Minority Business Enterprise. He's an attorney by trade and alum of the George Washington University School of Law, as well as Morehouse College. Throughout his career, Mr. Billups has assisted a variety of state and local governments in assessing and improving their minority business inclusion practices. The 7-member selection committee unanimously recommended Mr. Billups for his exceptional qualifications and his experience. Welcome, Mr. Billups. We look forward to working with you to advance opportunities for minority and women-owned businesses here in Baltimore.
There being no more business before the board will recess until bid opening at 12 noon. Thank you.
Good morning, thanks.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. The Board of Business is now in session for the receiving and opening of bids. I have the following agenda to read today. WC 1301, on-call large water main repairs. Please change the bid due date from 4/15 to 4/29/2015. TR 08308, reconstruct East North Avenue, US Route 1 in Baltimore, from west of Asquith Street to east of Washington Street. Thank you. Please change the bid due date from April 15th to April 29th, 2015. B5000. B5000 3917. Unidirectional flushing of various water distribution systems. Please change the bid due date from April 15th to April 22nd, 2015. B5000 4007. Removal and installation of pavers. Please change the bid due date from April 15th to April 22nd, 2015. Those are the addenda for today.
Changes noted and approved.
Thank you. TR 15013, resurfacing highways at various locations, Southwest Sector 3. A bid bond is required if the amount is over $100,000. Manuel Louise Construction Company, Inc., with a bid bond. $2,972,571.50. P. Flanagan and Sons Incorporated with a bid bond. $1,988,807.70.
Refer to Department of Transportation for review and processing.
RP 13806, Sloman Drive and Parking Loop Improvements. A bid bond is required if the amount is over $100,000. DSM Properties LLC with a bid bond. $1,287,696. Gray and Son, Inc. with a bid bond. $1,626,191. JLN Construction Services, LLC, with a bid bond. $1,397,500. Allied Contractors, Inc. with a bid bond. $1,477,500. P. Flanagan and Sons Incorporated with a bid bond. $1,312,000.
Refer to Department of Recreation and Parks for review and processing.
RP 13826R, Wedgeworth Park Improvements. A bid bond is required if the amount is over $100,000. Bensky Construction Company, LLC, with a bid bond. $1,295,000. DSM Properties LLC with a bid bond. $1,066,463.
453.
463. That's $1,066,463. Thank you. JLN Construction Services LLC with a bid bond. $1,228,000. P. Flanagan and Sons Incorporated with a bid bond. $1,210,000. Allied Contractors, Inc. with a bid bond. $1,242,075.
Refer all bids to Department of Recreation and Parks for review and processing.
SC 942. On-call assessment and repairs of small diameter sanitary sewer mains and laterals. A bid bond is required if the amount is over $100,000. Metra Industries with a bid bond. $13,189,749. R.E. Harrington Plumbing and Heating Company, Inc. with a bid bond. $12,391,540.
not to leave them with their prior pre-qualifications.
Hopefully it's okay.
Just do it subject to verification of pre-qual. Yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna refer to law, because otherwise we're gonna get crisis management facilities. And you all can see, if after you review it, you determine this, that, and we will then.
Well, don't you want to just, you want to refer it to law for verification of pre-qual, effectiveness of pre-qual?
Refer to law because, again,
Okay.
the public will hear all, and then they raise it for about that, so. It's what we normally do.
Okay. Hopefully we'll start time. Hopefully we'll start time. It's just review.
Again, continue with SC 942. I make a motion to refer the bid of Spinelli Companies to the Law Department for review.
For the law department for review.
PBU.
Okay, maybe we find it. Oh, wait a minute, there it is, thank you. Yes. Thank you very much.
Anchor Construction Corp. with a bid bond.
There's nothing.
So this,
I would just search it out.
because over here, this one, bid bond is down,
Right.
not there.
Let's just do this. And some. We can read it together.
Again, this is Anchor Construction Corporation with a bid bond.
Do you want these? Do you want the rest of these?
Yeah. I think I have it.
Have the rest?
I think.
You still have the last sheet, right?
Yeah, I think they're okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, fine. Yes, okay, I'm okay. Thank you, I have everything.
$771,623. Thank you.
Refer remaining bids to DPW for review and processing.
Get him, 'cause excuse me 1 second. I apologize for the delay. Okay, so here's our next one. Okay, let's send this one down. Okay. This is B50003873, laboratory services for lead testing. A bid bond is not required. Snyder Laboratories Global, Inc. $17,390. EMSL Analytical, Inc., $33,666.50. It's going to be the next page, though. Microbac Laboratories, Inc., $23,540. Martel Laboratories, JDS, Inc., $29,580. Bata Environmental Associates, Inc., $24,305.
Refer all bids to Bureau of Purchases for review and processing.
It's just one. Making sure it's not too complicated. Share this one. Okay, this is a B5003958. Roll-off containers.
3958 or
I'm
57?
sorry, thank you. You're correct, 3957. Let me repeat that. B5003957. Roll-off containers, rehab and repair. A bid bond is not required. Mobile welding. $134,465. Waste Equipment Sales and Service, LLC, $231,830.
Refer bids to Bureau of Purchases for review and processing.
There being no further bids, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.